For centuries, people have been looking up at the sky and wondering if we're alone. And in this game, that's exactly what my job is. To look up in the sky and see if we're truly alone. Or if something else is up there. After a long time of walking, I eventually got to my awesome base. This is where I'm going to be most of the time. Put in my super secret code of 111. And I also got a Christmas present. Man, Christmas has really come late for me. It's very ominous. And in this room, this is where the magic happens. This is where I do my job. Also, it's time for a shameless plug. Will you subscribe? You could be my first. That'd be cool. After doing that, I flew my cool looking suitcase, which costs $90 in this economy. And then I guess I just flew this present around trying to open it, which didn't work. And I eventually ended up giving up because it was like really hard to open. I'm sure you understand. And after a long time of exploring, I found this room, which I, using my master code cracking skills, opened easily first try using the classic 1, 2, 3, 4 trick. Tried banning it. Works every time. And then I put this little mannequin guy down so I would get scared every time I looked through this window. I would also like to say that would be important later, so write that down. After hiring my first brand new employee, who will probably never slack off ever, I went to my next room. This is the break room. I don't go in here because I'm such a diligent worker and I'm constantly working. Nor the blood stains on the floor. Those were there when I got here. And then I eventually got bored and left. And then we have this room, the storage room. I'm also not getting much use out of this room. And after that important stuff, I did not get scared. I just want to say, I got scared. Maybe I got scared that time, but like, that was it. Only those 2 times. I'm never getting scared again. Also, here I find a hammer. This is actually like the top moment where my entire life is ruined. Because I should not have this hammer. It just ruins everything. You're gonna see why later. It's called foreshadowing. After reading this note, I continued banging on everything for some reason. I don't know what effect I thought hitting all the shelves would do. Maybe it would unlock a secret anything. But as you can see, it clearly didn't. And after finding this random food box on the floor in the corner being moved, and just picking random food off the floor, I eventually got bored and left that room. And here is where I will be living. This is like the microwave, the bed, the refrigerator filled with random trash. You know, important stuff. And also this like small bowl. It's messing up my cabinets. As you can see, I'm doing some cleanup here in this disgusting pigsty of a home. And I don't know who lived here before me, but they clearly did not clean up. And it seems like I'm not really doing that much either. As you can see, this is the fridge I was talking about, filled with random junk. And the weird chicken burger that gave me an advancement. Don't know why. They're putting my food in the refrigerator, you know, for safekeeping. And 'cause I'm just like super smart about this stuff and always clean up. I eventually explored the bathroom, which already has a guest in it and a delectable chicken burger on the toilet. No clue why. There's a chicken burger. Also, that was the moment I realized if you sprint into doors, you like bang your head on it and just like fall over. This happened a lot, unfortunately. And after that, I go back down and hit my head against another door. That was actually on purpose. I actually planned to do that. And then after a long day of hitting my head on the door, I eventually went to bed and didn't go to the next day because I actually just went to the morning. After waking up, I immediately went into the scary basement with my trusty hammer, which will actually end up ruining everything, and I hate the stupid hammer. As you can see, I'm already hitting everything with it, which will end up biting me. And then I found a locker filled with rocks for some reason to break the boxes. Also, here's a really freaky thing. This is the meat room. This is where we keep all the meat. You know, just in case the employees get hungry. Don't know why we have this. Can't be opened. But you know, for the employees. And it's also this weird room, boarded up. And after using my superpower to break the boards, I found out some weird freak is living under my stairs. Clearly, she's pretty messy. Which is really disappointing because I plan on living under here. And then here's the moment I'm not very proud of. I'm just hitting stuff with this giant incinerator I have. And this eventually ends up in my entire basement being flooded. Yes, the title was lying. It was actually me, and not the evil wooden idiots that I hate. Yes, I hit stovepipes with the hammer and flooded my entire basement. And I'm not a single bit proud of it. But after that, I got really excited and started hitting more pipes. I don't know what I thought would happen. This is how my basement got flooded. That's an entire now I can't use my incinerator. After discovering just how bad the situation has gotten in the basement, I went back to doing my important job and then went to repair satellites with my awesome driving skills. Like I said, awesome driving skills. But sometimes the server and the satellite will break, and you have to like manually drive out and repair them. And also, evil warning. Something really scary happens here. So, get ready for something like evil. If you're wondering what that is, that's a pile of bones. I do respect how clean it is. They're all like neatly stacked up. What I don't respect is myself for ruining that. Someone probably spent like a long time setting that up. And I just like went out there and like hit it with their bones. I could have taken that better and dealt with that situation. But after that, I just kind of like ignored it and got back to my job. Because I'm merely a cog in the machine. Once I got home, I went to my basement to see how bad it got. Which is bad. The entire basement is flooded. So hey, I got a pretty cool indoor pool. Downside is I can no longer use my incinerator. That's alright, I don't want to use it anyway. Who really needs that? Yeah, I don't really wanted to use it. Okay, now this is the cool part. This is when I discovered the superpower of the saw blade. The superpower being they are sharp and they hurt. I kind of just like flew them around and shoved them into my walls for like a little bit. But it was pretty cool and I regret nothing. Like, do you see that? That was cool. That was like really cool. Like objectively. You can't even argue with that. So now, if you're gonna break into my house, I think twice. Cause I'm really cool. And scary and cool. As you can see by my super cool 360 spin, where I lose the saw blade. Not my brightest moment, but you should still be scared. Don't let this fool you. This is actually like a trick to make enemies think I'm weak. And then after a long day of working and throwing saw blades into my walls, I drink this beer and did my job. You know, sometimes you just gotta do it. After drunkenly fumbling around at my control station, I eventually thought it would be a good idea to stand up and walk around, I guess, and went into my storage room to scrounge around for any garbage or garbage bags. After cleaning up a bit in my base, I went back in and bullied these mansions for no apparent reason. Maybe I had to unpack. The beer was really getting to me. and after locking this one up in a locker, I eventually looked around for something to hit the other one with, and found this rubber trash, which I bounced off a wall and gave up on. And that was when I remembered I have a hammer. And I turn around and hit him with it, which was really rude. And then I put him in front of the door to scare me every time it came through. And but after a little bit of just looking at asteroids and whatever I'm supposed to be doing here, I got a little bored and built whatever this is. Yes, I did decide to finish off my day like that. And also, yes, I did take a dip in my indoor swimming pool, which I so brilliantly created. And then I went into my office workspace for a surprise. Yes, evil Santa came and gave me evil presents. I wonder what he got me. Now just give me a second to open this present. This is really hard. Luckily, I did get it. And look what Santa got me. A flower pot and some chunk of a person. Man, he really knows what I like. I guess I've labeled on the nice list this year. Thank you, Santa, for giving me my flower pot and flesh gib. I'll treasure this for my life. I definitely will not be putting this on top of the radar and forgetting about it. That's not what I'm gonna do. Except, I actually did a classic lie over there. You also gave me some chocolate and raspberries. That's interesting. And now it's time for present number 2. Wonder what he got me. Wonder what he got me. Okay, there we go. Well, if I ever start streaming, that's you. That could be you. I probably won't stream, but like, you know, let's pretend that's you, like a YouTube version, you know. Yeah, I'm putting you over here and giving you like this empty beer bottle, you know, safekeeping. And then it's time for present 3 and 4. Oh boy, I can't wait to find out what I get. Okay, taking a break, you know, hard work. I got a point stack and a gas welder and a pillbox. Oh, and a pineapple, that's pretty cool. If you're wondering, I'm going to use gas welder to attempt to fix the pipes that are broken. I don't want to give a spoiler, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. After falling and out of anger and resentment, because clearly my master plan isn't working. That's really rare. It always works. It's time for the final present. I wonder what I'm gonna get. Give me a second. Just a little longer. Got a point sack and a shark. Man. Look at him. If you have an idea, new idea, comment down below. Whoa. The classic YouTuber thing. You know, the YouTuber thing, it's like a classic. Everyone does it. Yeah, I put them in my bed and fixed my bedside table so I don't live like a mess. Okay, that's enough fun for now. I then went out to some satellites and fixed the server. And another evil warning. I found a bunch of empty buildings, and right next to it was this. On my way home, a tragedy struck. I'm not proud of this moment, but I'll just let this moment unfold freely. I don't know if you heard the scary wooden noise or saw the creepy save message, but I sure did, and I did not like it very much. But I did ignore it and go back home. And guess what? My delivery came. Yes, I bought very important business stuff, such as a rug and a painting. Listen, these are important business expensive. You wouldn't understand. You're not a true businessman like me, like myself. But see, I understand business. Yeah, I struggled a lot with this rug. This rug is harder than my job. It just won't go the right way. Like, this isn't even my fault. Let me take my time. Okay, I'm still not happy with it. That honestly looked not bad. You know what? I did get it. If you're for some reason not understanding what's wrong there, let me explain it for you. So I put a mannequin there before. It's no longer there. Also, I found a toolbox, which I used to repair my destroyed ATV after the many car accidents and crashes that I got in. And here was a genius moment of realization where I figured out that I could use the toolbox for the pipes that I shattered with a hammer. It was part of my plan, I promise. Unfortunately, this is where the indoor swimming pool ends. I guess it's not good for business. Shocking. Yes, it was still the wooden guy that did it. My theory was not that it was me shattering it with a hammer, but instead that the evil wooden people broke into my house, destroyed all the pipes, and then ran away tonight. And if you think anything else, you're dumb and stupid and wrong. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. I'm sure you have lots of questions, just like I do. Like, what was the weird hole in the ground? What was that weird sound I heard on the ATV? Where did all the mannequins go? Why were there bones in the middle of the river? And what was the weird meat room that was locked in the basement? Well, I guess I'm gonna find out in the next video, which we'll post when I feel like it. You aren't the boss of me. I'll post it when I want. Jerk.